The South African Police Service will today launch Operation Shanela in the Eastern Cape. Shanela is a new operational policing strategy to tackle crime. Since its inception in May, the new force has been responsible for over 4,000 arrests for serious and violent crimes. The launch will see the minister doing a walkabout at crime hotspots in the northern areas as well as Zwide townships. Would I speak to Anda Nqonji, who is now joining us. Anda, good morning. Thank you so much for making time for us. I see that there's already a walkabout. Tell us about that.
Well, a very good morning to you indeed. We are currently at Galvindale, part of the notorious and gang-ridden northern areas where a number of incidents have been seen in the past, especially where it comes to gunshots and stray bullets. In this area, quite a number of people, including young children, have died due to gang violence. And it's an area that has been visited by police for quite a number of time to try and see the situation and to try and make a means to alleviate the pressure on residents of this area who have mentioned and have complained to Minister Bekitsele that they live a nightmare and they're constantly scared of their lives and those of their children, about their lives and those of their children, saying that they cannot walk around the streets past 5 o'clock, that is in the evening, because they do not know what will happen to them. But just behind me, as you can see, the minister is actually busy there trying to communicate to some of the residents as he is officially launching Operation Shanela today, which will ensure the quick arrest, especially for criminals of high-density crimes, which in the past has quite been an issue. And a number of people have complained that criminals are roaming around the streets despite them being well-known, or their identities being well-known to the residents, saying that, victims will be in the same area as perpetrators. But the minister has highlighted that there has been quite an achievement so far since the beginning of Operation Shanela, saying that over 4,000 people of serious crimes like murder, rape, sexual harassment, you name it, have already been arrested, and that the Eastern Cape Police are at least trying their best to make sure that those crimes are alleviated and that residents of Nelson Mandela Bay no longer feel so much pressure. You will know that Minister Cele has visited the Eastern Cape for quite some time now, visiting the Biki family at some point, and just not so long ago having come here to open a new police station in Chetty. But let me just give you a feel of what's going on and an idea of what he's saying around.
We embark on a refresher training to make sure that the police are skilled in terms of technical SWAT techniques, and also make sure that continuously they also be exposed to armed and unarmed combat, so that they are in a better position to protect themselves. Of course, in terms of employee health and wellness, we have social workers and psychologists in the organization that continuously assist our members when they have got need. But also, we do not only assist them inside SAPS. Those that want to see professionals outside SAPS, they are also allowed by Parliament, which is a medical scheme for the police. They are allowed to go outside and consult those specific specialists.
Thanks, General. Colleagues, there's ample opportunity. We are going to the second leg of so you will have another chance to ask.
Okay, well, as you can see, the minister is right there. We will be coming to you live again as we will be moving from this area to another area which is also quite high in crime, one of the hotspots in Gqeberha, and we'll also be moving to the central area of Gqeberha, where quite a number of foreigners are situated, and we've seen a Home Affairs vehicle just to make sure that everyone there in that particular area is there legally and to just assess the situation, because again, that's yet another area that has been quite high in crime. There's been a lot of fighting, a lot of robberies going on during daylight or broad daylight. So the minister has indicated that that too is an area that he wants to look at and assess.